Alright, hello everybody. I have another unboxing video for you guys today. So, this, I believe, is supposed to be the Monster Menu game that's on PS4 from Nipponichi Software. At least they're distributing it here in the States. There we go. Slice that open. Let's see what we've got. Try not to bump my... There we go. That's fine. Here's Monster Menu, the Scavenger's Cookbook. So we'll just kind of get a nice picture of that. Or you know what? I'll get this slightly reflective plastic off so we can get a better view of the cover. Give me just a second. There we go. For home device. Yeah, I know. I wonder if the Switch is the handheld device at this point? I mean, it used to be that a lot of things came out on Vita. Okay. Monster Menu, the Scavenger's Cookbook. Zoom in a little bit here. We've got that very nice... I'm trying to remember where this art style came from, but I've definitely seen it in a bunch of games, and it's nice. It's like semi-chibi, you know? It's got a little bit of detail, but it's also kind of like a little bit deformed and just kind of nice. There's that. We've got this side. So my understanding is that this game is like a... I'm not going to say roguelike, but kind of like a crafting game kind of thing, right? So it's very crafting focused, kind of like an action RPG. So what have we got in here? Holy cow, this is a thick one. All right, let's go slow. Number one. We have the Monster Menu Scavenger's Cookbook Apron. Now, this is supposedly... Sorry. This is supposedly a full-size cooking apron, which is, I think, a hilarious idea. I'm going to get all this stuff out of the way so we can lay it out on the floor for y'all. Okay, there we go. So it's kind of small. Probably I won't be using this to actually cook. Yeah, look at that. But there we go. Or I guess I can pull it a little further out. So it's got that nice pattern. It's made of... It's actually made of a fairly thick... Sorry. It's actually made of a fairly thick kind of apron-style cloth. Like, I actually do have an apron that I cook with sometimes when I'm worried about getting splattered with oil or richly colored things. And this is the same kind of material. It's this deep red, which I'm sure is not pretty stain resistant. And then it's got a bunch of this white stuff on it, which is kind of made of that kind of rubbery coating. So that's kind of nice. I'm sure I won't be able to... Oh, wow. No, you know what? I'm wrong. Look at this. This is actually fairly high quality. We've got the thing here where you can actually expand the size of the... Yeah, look at that. So I can actually make it larger. And, yeah, it looks like it snaps. I don't want to break it. It looks like it might be sewed together. But these were snapped on. So in theory, if you were to alter this a little bit, you could unsnap it. And that's nice for laundering. If you need to wash the apron, you don't want to wash the metal parts. But anyway, let's get back to the actual game here. So we've got another thing here in a cardboard box. I actually don't know what this is. This is one of those games where I looked at it, and then I ordered it, and then I forgot all the other things that came with it. And of course, the game itself is very, unique. So what they did is they gave us, hold on, we'll de-plastic them too, salt and pepper shakers. So let's take a look at these carefully. So these are also really nice. You know, a good little glass thing with, you know, a nice thread on it. And that's going to do a good job of sealing in the salt or the pepper. It's clear, so you can tell which one has salt and which one has pepper. I don't see like a embossment, but it's got logos. Spice It Up, Monster Menu. It's got different characters and stuff like that. Scavenger's Cookbook. And the other one looks pretty similar. So the two of these are, yeah, so the two of these look like they're identical. But because they're clear glass, you can tell what's in each of them. So you can use one as a salt shaker and a pepper shaker. That's adorable. What else have we got in here? Well, we've got this. I guess they're art cards. There we go. Greetings from the Dungeon Diners art cards. We can take a look at these real quick. If I can get them open without damaging them. Someday they'll just start making these packages so like you literally can't open them without damaging the stuff inside. Then they'll be like, oh, you know, you have to buy the special version. The extra special collector's edition that doesn't break when you open it. Okay. We've got this. This is the art from one side of the box. And they look like they all have the same stuff on the back. I guess we have two main characters here by a staircase, some ruins. We have two other characters here. Very food focused. And then we have, finally, this one right here with what looks like maybe an antagonist as well as some other characters, maybe a couple of antagonists and stuff. So that'll be fun. I have no idea what the characters are going to be like in this game. I actually don't know that much about it, honestly. We've got a nice little hardcover art book. Decent thickness, probably 30, 40 pages. Nice glossy, there we go. Survival of the Fullest is what it says. A little difficult to get the phone camera to focus in on it, but there it is. No, right there. Yeah, there we go. So we'll flip through this real quick. Well, we've got a bunch of art. We've got character sketches, character designs, translated into English. Very cool. So they, like, normally these things have notes by the illustrators, and sometimes they'll just leave them in Japanese, which, you know, some people can read them, but other people can't. But for a Western release, sometimes they will forget to translate the interior. I mean, because it takes a little bit of effort. Because the way that illustrators, like, draw notes on their sketches, that itself is artsy in a way. And so you need to be careful not to just, like, put, you know, system text over it. We've got an original soundtrack. There's that. Check the back. So it's 2 discs with what looks like 22 tracks. That's pretty nice. I don't know off the top of my head who did the composing, the music for this. But, oh, you know what? You know what the art reminds me of a little bit? The art reminds me of Etrian Odyssey a little bit. Yeah, kind of that lightly chibi art. That might be what I'm thinking of. Okay, there's that. No codes on the inside, so we can just pop that over there. Yeah, these 2 disc holders are really fragile, but that's just what you got to deal with. Yeah, look at that. See, it's a little bit funky. But there we go. 2 disc original soundtrack on CDs. Very nice. So finally, well, I think finally. Come on. So yes, finally, there's the empty box. We've got the actual game itself. So we've got some nice art on there. Got some nice stuff here. An all-you-can-eat survival adventure. Customize your party. Battle myriads of monsters. Eat to survive. You know, there's a manga series called Dungeon Meshi, which is kind of... I think this game was inspired by that manga series a little bit. That manga series is pretty fun. This deluxe edition includes a digital soundtrack and mini art book. Free DLC recipes are available for download from the PlayStation Store. Get our DLC. Get our DLC. Buy my book. Right? I don't know. I'm so old, I still remember when The Critic was on television. All of you youngsters are probably like, John Lovitz, who's that? Now this has probably got codes in it. Yep. Okay, let me get that out of the way. And we'll put this back in place. Okay, we are back. Here's our actual game disc. That looks nice. We've got the mini art book. We'll look through this real quick. So this has got some of the same stuff that's in the hardcover art book. But less. You know, there's more stuff in the hardcover art book. And of course, those nice, thick, glossy pages are always fun. And then we've got the inside cover of the game box, which has some of the other art that we've seen elsewhere. So there we go. That is the limited edition of Monster Menu that just came out from Nippon Ichi Software. And yeah, I'm looking forward to popping this in and seeing if it's any fun. I haven't really done any looks into the gameplay, but you know how I am with Nippon Ichi Software stuff. Anyway, that's all I've got for you for now. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And yeah, I'll see you all later.